What's going on, gangsters? Movie John here. Welcome to Shooting the Shit video series where I do no editing, no music, none of that stuff, no cutting. A mess up, you get to see it. For my newcomers that just now experiencing these videos, some people like these. I usually do them about once a month. Talk about videos I might have done here recently, videos I might be getting ready to do, life. A little bit of everything mixed in between. So right now it's been 1 month since I started my new job, I will tell you that, and we've done a little bit of everything. They said I was mainly demolition, but I work in recycling at the plant and stuff where I work at, and sometimes we go out of town. This week we've been in Christiansburg, Virginia, working at a complex, townhouses, like, well, apartment buildings really. It's real close to Virginia Tech. So there's a lot of college kids that stay in places like that. Some of them are 2-story and some of them are 3-story. And they're tearing them down. But they have different other crews in there working to clean out stuff, asbestos and stuff like that. And then our other crew is tearing them down and stuff. But we're going in, and there was only 2 of us the other day, the first day. Yet today there was 3 of us, which was usually 5. But one guy's out for a death in the family. The other guy had to jump on a trash truck and because somebody else was out for a death in the family, which was the same thing there related. And one guy just called in. But anyway, I thought I was getting away from moving furniture and stuff, and no, I'm not. These things have refrigerators and stoves in them, and there's probably about 25 buildings, over 100 and some, I don't know how many. But we're going in, me and another guy, yet the last 2 days, and getting the stoves out and the refrigerators out. Why, you ask? Because my boss man that runs the place has rental property and stuff like that. Plus, it's free, and they're going to turn around and sell some of them and put some in their rental properties and stuff like that. So, can't blame a brother for getting something free and wanting to sell it. But I'm dollying up refrigerators that coming down 2 and 3 flights of stairs and stoves, and I thought I would never do that after leaving cameras, but I was wrong. I'm still doing that kind of shit. And it's like 90 degrees down in Christiansburg here the last 2 days. So my neck's been red, my face has been burnt. Can't probably tell on here, but drinking a lot of fluids and stuff. And long hours, 6 in the morning to, well, we got back about 5:30 this evening. But they kind of count a little time to drive down. It's about 45 minutes from our place, so got to do a little driving there and stuff. But anyway, that's, it's a job, and it's a hot job, and some days I'm pretty damn wore out. I work between 50 and 60 hours a week, so, I do make a little bit more. I just got to get stuff straightened out right now. I'm behind on a few little things, not real behind, but just trying to catch up on a few things to get stuff paid, and you know how that goes. Been hanging out with my son a little bit more, trying to see him a little bit more, and love to see baby Haley, but there's issues where, he don't get to see her, and he don't live with her no more, so it's kind of hard for us to get to see her, but I really want to see her and get her in a video. We've been hanging out a little bit, and he's been doing videos. Of course, if y'all have never seen Ace's movies, I'll put the link in the bottom. Living with Movie John, he does a series. He's done 4 of them so far, and one of them, I think he get ready to do the 5th one, and then he's going to take off for a little while so he can do some other stuff. He likes doing vlogs and stuff. We just went out to a park the other day and hung out with his girlfriend, and of course Rousey came along, and it don't cost nothing to go to the park. Now, we rode a little train. It cost a few dollars, but I mean, you don't always got to go out and spend money. You can go out and just do stuff like that with family and stuff, and I enjoyed that. But we did go to Pizza Hut afterwards and spend a little money there and eat some buffet pizza and got pigged out and all that good stuff. But he videoed a little bit of all that stuff, so pretty cool. You'll have to check his channel out if you ain't never subbed to him. I think he's got about 39 subs right now. He's getting up there. And if you like vlogging and stuff, and every once in a while I'll pop in and you'll see me. See him and his girlfriend, and sure we put Haley and stuff in there. And yeah, we've been talking, we've been doing some different special live videos here recently. 2 weeks ago I did a live mail call That was pretty good. A lot of people enjoyed that, and I had 3 packages. Took about 20 minutes a piece before I opened up each package. Kept everybody trying to figure out what the hell was coming next, you know. But it's all wrestling related stuff. I've been on a big wrestling kick, you know how that goes. And Rousey's talking about, she has a channel that's, she ain't never put nothing on, but she's talking about doing a video series, maybe kind of like this, but not called Shooting the Shit. You know what that means. I think she's talking about calling it Straight Up Rousey, but who knows. We're going to have to get her lined up, and maybe she'll do some videos. And then if we do, I'll talk about it on a video and link you up, because it is kind of hard to find her because of Ronda Rousey. But she's on YouTube. Maybe if you look at some of her videos, if she's commenting, then you can see which channel she is and click it and go sub her. She's already got a few subs, and she ain't even did a video yet. What else has been going on? Just, man, I ain't did a video in 4 days because I've been tired. And last night, hell, I went to bed at 8:15, man. I watched 15 minutes of Raw, and I went to bed, and I was like, screw it, I'm recording it. I'll watch a little bit tomorrow night. Usually we would watch at least an hour and a half, but we just couldn't make it. We was both tired and just went to sleep, man. And I'm going to try to watch most of it tonight after I get done doing this video and upload it for you gangsters out there. And hopefully you'll go to my son's page, check his shit out too, yo. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I'm just acting a little crazy. Pretty damn tired. I was on my way home. My son had asked me if I was going to do a video, and then if I was going to upload it tonight. And I said, well, yeah, I guess I could do a shooting shit video. I don't really have a whole lot else to talk about recently. You know, last so many days I've been busy and stuff. I've been Instagramming it up. You know, I do that. So look up Movie John and a little underscore at the end to find my YouTube. Not my YouTube, shit. My damn Instagram. See, I messed up. This shooting the shit. You don't see no cutting and editing. But yeah, check me out there. I'll do some pictures here and there of everything. Videos. Well, not videos. Well, I put on the stories and stuff. I put a new video up or whatever. Do pictures of my figures, movies, and pictures of family and all that crazy stuff mixed in together. But it's been a little while, you know, and I do one of these about once a month. So I do have a few new subbers. I do that all the damn time. Every time I do that, I think of Mr. Teeny, because I think he said subbers. I have 15. I don't even know how many new subs. I've had a few here recently. I did a live video on Friday the 13th with the Horror Man. If you've never seen him, check him out. Bronco Juggalo was on there, and Horrific Nightmares JM's on there, and then another guy named Need Gore, which I just subbed to him. He's pretty cool. We watched Friday the 13th Part 2. We all linked up and was ready to hit the play button on our DVD players and watched it and talked about it. And it's kind of hard when there's so many on there. I think I would like to do one with just like the Horror Man by himself, or Horrific Nightmares by himself, or Bronco Juggalo by himself, so we can just conversate back and forth a little bit, and then, you know, people can comment and stuff, because when you got 4 or 5 people on there, it's kind of hard to jump in and stuff, you know what I mean? Shit, I just sneezed. I was around a little insulation today too, so maybe that done that. I couldn't cut and edit that shit on Shooting the Shit video, but yeah, you know, the video was alright. They stay and do it for like 5 hours, and at that time on Friday, you know, I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I don't really have to get up that damn early. I don't have to be to work till 6, but it takes me a while to get going and drink coffee and all that good stuff. But you know, I was up all day. It wasn't a real bad day, but I did get to jump on a trash truck and you know, get trash and stuff. They got everything where I work at, and that day I got to work a few hours doing that, so it wasn't as bad. But you know, they don't go live until 9 o'clock on Fridays, and you know, they stay on 4 or 5 hours. They was talking about watching part 2, 3, and 4 that night. I watched the first one with them, and I told them I was out. Couldn't do it no more. I did get on my phone a little bit to see some of the comments and stuff, and they do it every Friday. They're hardcore. That's the second time I've done that with them, you know. But I like to maybe hook up them guys severally, and maybe just one, and that way we could talk a little bit more and get to know each other a little bit more. Because when you got 4 or 5, it is kind of tough to kind of jump in there and say something. And we was talking about stuff with the movie, and there's some stuff in the part 2 that was, you know, no one ever thought of back then. It's kind of cheesy, and kind of figure out, you know, how this happened, or don't these people notice this or that, or, you know, just stuff like that. Kind of get a little kick out of that and laugh a little bit. But it was fun. But I couldn't do it 5 hours. I think I was on there 1 hour and 20 some minutes, however long for our part 2 is. But we did do that. So I don't know. It's been a few months since I did one of them, but I don't know if I'll do another one of them where we watch a movie, because I don't know. It's all right, but I'd rather just talk and just shoot the shit and talk to, you know, people online and stuff. There wasn't a whole lot of people saying anything about comments and stuff. So, but you know, I think Horror Man, he has more subs than I do. And the other guys, I don't know exactly. I think Need Gore has maybe a little bit more than I do too, or pretty close to what I got. And Bronco and them's getting up there too. But they're pretty cool guys. But you know, I like my style live videos, just me and Rousey talking and stuff. But I might do one, you know, if they want to talk back and forth, just a different night of the week sometime, maybe on a Saturday or something, and I have a little bit more rest and stuff where I can stay on here a little bit longer. That would be pretty cool. But man, that's about it. You know, it's 11 minutes in this video. I used to do these for about 20 minutes, but this one might cut it a little short there. I ain't been to flea market stuff. It's starting to die out. And I don't know what else to really talk about. That's mainly what stuff's been going on in the movie John's life, and that I wanted to talk about in this video. So I don't know. Now, hopefully it didn't bore you too much. But the people do usually like watching these videos, shooting the shit. That's basically what it is, gangsters. And I guess I'll get off here and go down there in the living room and downstairs, watch some Raw that I recorded last night, even though SmackDown's on tonight. And I'll probably watch SmackDown tomorrow night. And then I think Wednesday's NXT's coming on, so I'll end up watching it sometime this week. But it's only an hour. I have never watched it because I don't have the network, whatever. So, you know, I'll watch wrestling 2 or 3 days a week. And then next month, I think it's next month or November, AEW comes out. So, Jesus. Or comes on TV. It's already been out for a little while. But all kinds of wrestling be coming on there and recording and stuff. But I get into it a little bit. I really like the old stuff, but I've already kind of got back into it with the new stuff. And, you know, so just try to check it out and stuff on a regular basis. And football season's starting. Pittsburgh's already 0-2 and lost Big Ben. So I don't think they'll win 3 games this year, if that. So maybe I'll do another video on talking about that. But anyway, that's about it for shooting the shit. And hope everybody enjoyed this video. And I guess I'll talk to you next time.